Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of March 16th through the 22nd in my bullet journal. And the bullet journal and stencil are both from Paper Edge. This fine point pen came from Amazon and is in my Amazon store. It's a set of different ones. We're going to use some deco from my shop. I thought that would be kind of cute. Oops. This is why you don't keep washi for too long, because this kind of thing happens. It sticks to itself. It doesn't peel well. So hopefully we can get this to work enough for me to at least use it in here. All right. Think we got it. So let's see if I can, all right. Grab a washi cutter. This one is one that was in one of my Shopiversary boxes, which we've now switched to, and I think this was actually in one of my boxes too. Probably the same, it would be the same box. Words. I'm tired. It has been a long weekend so far. Well, I'm including yesterday as part of that because, weekends starting, Friday through Sunday are like busy days for me with deliveries. But we have switched to doing like collections now for my Shopiversary instead of boxes. And the reason I did it, I actually did it for a couple of reasons. I'm trying to figure out alignment here. Like usually it fits pretty nicely in these dots, but I'm just trying to get it lined up like how I usually do, but apparently can't because I'm too worn out for that. So we're just gonna go with where it is. I've moved on to doing collections for the Shopiversary. Number one, it's less stress on me, honestly. And number two, it gives more people an opportunity to purchase the special items. And in doing that, it also gives you the opportunity to buy what you want a la carte. If you want everything, you can still do that. So you just have to add them to your cart separately. But I did it last year as a collection, and I feel like it went really well. It worked out great. Oops, I moved the stencil. I'm getting better about this whole stencil thing, but I'm still a hot mess with a stencil, because especially when I decide to do it like now, where I've had 2 full days of working deliveries and I'm just straight up tired. But last year I did the collection and it worked out really well. The only thing that was really truly missing was when I do the boxes, I add some unexpected little things in the box. So it wouldn't just be like your kit, maybe some washi or a washi card, some stationery related items that you expect or you might expect. I've done all kinds of things. There was one year I did a cookie cutter because it kind of relates to the theme no matter what with what I did. But there was a year when I did grow, I included like some little seed paper. I'm trying to remember what else, because I always add like more than one thing, but there was always an extra, especially that really just made it go above and beyond. I think the year I did self-care, I did like some little soaps. I did when I did the butterfly theme one. I mean, I had washi cards in there, but I also had butterfly magnets, and I had like, notepads, and so like some of the normal stationery stuff, yes, you would expect, but some of the things like this mirrored butterfly magnet that had a quote on it, you wouldn't necessarily expect that. So I I always try to add little extra goodies, and I think doing the collection where I did basically um weekly, monthly, jumbo deco. I think I did some quotes. I did the doodle grids, like literally the journal kits. If I make it normally for a collection, guys, my mini mic is flopping all over the place and driving me crazy. Let me fix this. There, that's better. I just wasn't trying to get it like all up in my face like I did the last time. Um, and then I ended up putting it too low and to the side. Um, train of thought. Yeah. So last year I did like a whole collection with everything I normally would do in a kit collection with a few extra like stickery sheets and stuff. And I tried to add a few little things that I sent in with orders for any part of the collection, which I will do again this year. They're just little extras, but I didn't have like the extra thing that came in the box that you could order separately. I just didn't have that last year. And I think that's the one thing that was missing. Well, this year I ordered a few things to go with this year's theme, which I announced the other day. This year's theme is on cloud 9. It just fits because it is my 9th year shopiversary. So 9 years, and I thought it would be a good theme. So that's what we're doing. I haven't given any other details or information, so I can't tell you anything else at this point in time. But stay tuned because I will. And when I do, I will be happy to share that information with you. Until then, I am sorry, but you're just gonna have to wait. um, I'm adding a few different things here and there and everywhere. I don't know too much what I'm filling in this week. I am going to fill in a little bit. The usual suspects, like YouTube videos, my quote of the day videos for TikTok. And this is a chubby little bird. It's cute though. I'm going to stick it on top of the box. The bird. The birdhouse. I called it a box. Can you tell I'm tired? When I say I've worked my booty off the last 2 days, yesterday I started my deliveries at 11 o'clock. At probably like by 11:05, I hit the ground running with my first order of the day. I couldn't even get back to my starting position, which this is a good sign, though. It's a good thing. I could not get back to where I like to hang out and wait for orders without getting another order that was reasonable, that I would actually accept. So I had orders basically back to back. At one point, I wish I was kidding. I guess I at least need to put a butterfly down, right? I have butterflies up here, but I have no butterflies anywhere else. At one point, I went back and forth to Chick-fil-A. It was Chick-fil-A order after Chick-fil-A order after Chick-fil-A order after Chick-fil-A order. 5 deliveries in a row. I did a total of 9 Chick-fil-A deliveries yesterday. 9. I did a total of 19 deliveries yesterday in total, which, if you've followed me for any length of time, if you've watched my videos, you know that on average, I do, on a general daily, full day basis, I do probably about 14, 15 orders, maybe. And of course, a lot of them, I also do a lot of shopping orders. By the way, I forgot I had turned off shopping orders yesterday. So I was getting a lot of food delivery. And then when I discovered that I forgot that I turned off shopping orders and turned it back on, I got a Dollar General that kind of stunk, let's be honest. They didn't have stuff that the customer wanted. It was hard to find replacements for stuff the customer wanted. It just was, and it took way too much time. And then, of course, DoorDash kept trying to send me all the way out next city over to do shopping stuff. And I'm like, no, thank you. It wasn't giving me anything. I'm literally across the street from a Food Lion, but it wants me to go 5 miles or more to a Food Lion to shop and then deliver nearby there. No. I'm probably being generous, saying 5 miles is probably a lot more, like 8. But, regardless, it was crazy to a point where I'm like, forget this, and I turned shopping orders back off. Excuse me. It is allergy season, unfortunately. So at any given point yesterday, if I made it back to my parking lot where I hang out, if I made it back, I sat for no longer than 2 minutes, which is like a record. I'm being honest. Usually, if I have to sit still, I could sit 10, 20, 30 minutes sometimes for something that's actually worth my time to take. And yes, it's worth waiting it out because I'm not burning gas because I have the car off. I may not be making money and it may seem like a waste of time, but when all is said and done, the hourly still turns out pretty decent, because the offer itself is worth, you know. Not tomorrow, Monday is the last day for the Mario collection. I'm gonna just write LE limited edition collection last day. We're gonna post that. Wednesday and Saturday are my YouTube days. This one's supposed to be a monthly. Most likely I'll do the monthly in here like I did last time. And that's just because I'm honestly and truthfully, I'm not using my monthly in my daily. I'm not really using my monthly in my classic happy planner. However, if you would rather see a monthly in one of those two planners other than the journaling monthly, let me know, because I'm willing to still just plan it even if I don't use it. Okay? So just let me know if that's something you would rather see. I will do one. I'll do a video for it if you want. But and let's just go ahead and stick a thing down here for Show Me Sunday. I still need to add my other icons, but I'm doing this so that way I can put it all at once. But yeah, I ran like that all day yesterday for a full 8 hours. It was exhausting. And then I got up and did it again today, except today was a lot more sitting than yesterday. It was still fairly steady. Why am I pulling this? I never share my, and I don't ask me why I don't. I just don't share my YouTube stuff on Facebook. I do on my group, but I don't do it on my Facebook page. It is what it is. It's not that I can't or shouldn't. I just don't, and I don't know why I don't. It just is what it is. But yeah, I still ran pretty good today. I honestly don't know how many deliveries I made today because I haven't filled in my little charts that I fill in. I literally stickered stuff in my planner. I got these down. I do not have anything filled in yet, but I filled that much out. I will fill that out after I get off of here and get this uploading. I will fill that out. This is a monthly plan with me. And this will be my daily plan with me. I have a few things that I might post, but I don't know when. Do I want to put a checkbox or do I just want to do? I mean, usually I just put like a little thing here, like, and do Shopiversary, sneak peek. I generally do a, maybe we can do a spread reel. So this is what I've kind of been using this as, like, if I have ideas for whether it be a reel or a post or something, but I don't know where I want to put it yet, then I just kind of jot it down here. And then whenever I decide I feel like doing this, or putting it in for a day, whether it's I have the time or it just feels like it fits that day better, then I just incorporate it. And sometimes this ends up carrying into the next week. It just really depends. But yeah, it has been crazy busy. And guess what? After church tomorrow, I'm going to get out and do it all over again. I'm crazy, I know. But it's fine. Bills will get paid, and that's really what matters. Is I got to get bills paid one way or another. I just feel like adding more deco. Is it too much? I don't know. I just need to make sure I still have room to write for when I have extra stuff to add. Because I don't know. I feel like I need a deco here. I decoed all these corners here and here and here, but so I need something here. But which one? This flower, maybe, kind of on an angle like that. Is that enough? Do I need something up here? Neighbor's dog is barking. If you hear it, I'm sorry. I don't know. Technically I have enough deco here. I can do another whole week. So I might just save this and do another week with it. But I just thought it was cute. I was reminded of this deco when somebody ordered it recently. So I was like, oh yeah, I have that. This is the spring deco in my shop, in case you're wondering. So it's something that gets ordered when it is close to spring, as it is now. So, you know, I don't sell a whole lot of these in the fall and winter time. It's just, makes sense, right? Anyways, let's not carry on rambling. I'm done for now. I don't know what else I'm filling in, but at least 3 days need something. There's literally a quote of the day video, and I would like to try to do more reels throughout the week. I've done okay this week with actually doing content this week, but it didn't start planned out like fully like it is. It didn't. It filled in as the week went on, as it usually does. So, anyways, I'm getting off. I am going to go put my feet up and relax, take it easy, get some rest, so I can be ready to work again tomorrow afternoon. And I hope you enjoyed this quick-ish plan with me. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll chat soon. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.